Good afternoon. My name is Yunju. I'm Chief Sustainability Strategy Officer of LG Chem, stationed in Seoul, Korea. Let me first thank CEO Ravi Diamond and his colleagues for organizing this great event. I'm very happy to be part of it, and also I'm very excited to talk about LG Chem's cathode plant investment in the United States. First of all, let me begin with talking about how the LG is doing in the United States. LG has been part of American business community since 1978, and it has invested $28 billion and also created more than 20,000 new jobs and also made overall $180 billion economic impact on the American economy. LG currently has 22 business offices, and also we have 13 manufacturing plants and also 8 R&D facilities over 16 states of the United States. As you know, LG TV and LG washing machine and other home appliances are very popular even in the global market. Then now I turn to the case in point, LG Chem's cathode plant investment in the United States. LG Chem's cathode plant investment in the United States is very important, not only for Tennessee state, but also entire United States national security. It is because first is its economic impact. It is $3.2 billion investment, which is the single largest foreign direct investment in the history of Tennessee state, and also creates 860 manufacturing jobs. And secondly, it is first ever cathode plant in the United States. Once fully operational as a plant, it is producing 120,000 tons of cathode annually, which can empower around 1.2 million electric vehicles. Can you imagine such an impact on the future energy transition of the United States? Let me further delve into cathode to tell you the significance of such investment. Cathode is one of 4 main battery components, along with anode, separator, and electrolyte. Cathode has the highest value out of all the other components, accounting for 50% of the entire battery cost. Cathode is the kind of heart of battery. Cathode is really related to the electric vehicles' driving range performance. If with LG Chem's cathode equipped, the electric vehicle can drive from San Francisco to Los Angeles, which is about 380 miles on single battery charge. Let's look at the supply chains of the battery industry in the United States. As you see in the slide, for battery assembly, 75% of the battery assembly is manufactured in the United States. However, if you look at the midstream, like cathode making, and also you see the upstream, like critical minerals, they are not manufactured in the United States. And also, they are heavily dependent on one single country, which is China, for sourcing all those materials. I think how to secure such an important supply chain in the United States so that reduce dependence on China for sourcing those materials is the critical issue to address. I strongly believe, as in the case of LG, when LG Chem came to the United States to invest cathode plant, like bringing foreign competitive manufacturing industries from allied and partner countries to the United States is the first step because all those available manufacturers not available in the United States. So that I think the most important first step is bringing foreign competitive manufacturing industry to the United States. For doing it, I think maintaining government incentive mechanisms such as IRX 45X, which is a tax incentive for domestic production costs, is important. Let's see the slide, for example. This is about the cost comparison between United States and Korea and China when it comes to build a cathode plant which is identical in US, China, and Korea. In that case, United States costs 3 times as much as in Korea and 5 times as much as in China. So under this financial metrics, who can come to the United States to set up the manufacturing facility? I think government incentive mechanism can play an important role in addressing such a cost gap and also making level playing field for investment. Lastly, would like to address the tariff issue in relation to foreign direct investment. Tariff should be aligned with boosting foreign direct investment. However, it is not the case now. For example, like as for the LG Chem's cathode plant, it needs to import machinery and equipment in order to install in the plant because there is no available equipment and machinery in the United States market, so that we have to import. But the recent additional tariff increase to 25% on steel, made LG Chem have an additional financial burden of the $3.1 million, which is not expected at the beginning stage of investment. So that tariff now negatively impact foreign manufacturing investors, unlike its original intention. I think tariff on material which is used for production of the manufacturing industry in the United States should be exempt as long as those materials are not produced in the United States. This is what about the tariff to induce foreign direct investment to the United States. Wrapping up all I have said, LG Chem as a manufacturing company is strongly committed to making American manufacturing great again. For us to do it, I think maintaining government incentive mechanisms such as IRA 45X is the most important, as I have discussed already. Let me stop here. I look forward to following discussions on that issue. Thank you.